Hi Leo, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. Leo, my name is Karen. Welcome to this channel. If you're a new person here, extra welcome. Readings go up every 2 weeks, Leo. I have got some oracles today, some tarot. This is your deep dive reading. The only cards that came out during the pre-shuffle were both sixes. The Six of Pentacles came out with the Six of Swords. Leo, right away, I'm feeling like you're coming into a much more balanced time or balanced energy. So fives in numerology, which comes before six, obviously, can indicate periods of challenge, resistance, or change. So if you have gone through some tough times or turbulent times, those two sixes are really telling me as a reader that things are really going to start to improve very soon. Maybe Jupiter's going to be giving you a kiss on the forehead and things are going to start to shift in a positive way pretty quickly, Leo. But we're going to see what comes through. So Six of Pentacles and Six of Swords. Now, Six of Pentacles can talk about giving or receiving money or finances, and Six of Swords can also connect to travel or journeys. So perhaps some of you, there is some significance around that. Could be paying for a trip or receiving money for a trip. It could also indicate relocation or a move. But I was really strongly picking up more around you coming into a period of more balance, Leo. Let's begin. Okay, we'll start with the Moonology. We've got New Moon and Taurus. Know your worth. Some of you could be spending money on something. Now, Taurian energy connects to the material realm. It can talk about material goods and possessions. There could be a luxury purchase here. You could be doing something really nice for yourself. Now, that Taurus energy, it could be a spend connected to property. It could be an investment. It could be spending money on yourself. It could be travel, okay, with the Six of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. They are telling you you deserve it here, Leo. Know your worth. For some of you, you know, there could be a new beginning connected to a Taurus. You might also have a strong Taurus placement, Leo. Okay, let's begin. Let's see if we can hopefully see the Wheel of Fortune for you today. We're also coming up to your season as well, Leo. Yeah, look at that. Make time for self-love. Last quarter moon in Libra. So know your worth, New Moon in Taurus, and make time for self-love. I don't know what you're doing or how you're spending your time or money or resources, but I feel like the universe wants you to spend it on yourself or to invest in doing something that will bring you some healing and happiness. So it's time for self-love, Leo. So I like that. We've got here, though, last quarter moon in Aries. Work through your feelings. I think interesting, you might have a strong Taurus placement, some of you, because Taurus had that card when I did their reading. Now, I did say to Taurus, there could be some issues coming up. You know, it is very fiery, the energy. So whether it's anger or just, you know, there could be something that might tick you off here, Leo. You know, I'm leaning towards, you know, not maybe anger's too strong, but I just feel there could be some tension or something that you're needing to work through your feelings on. Okay, let's get one more, please, for Leo. Now, what do we have? Okay, it's time to attend to the details. Last quarter moon and Virgo. So in the next few weeks, you know, there could be some things that you're having to focus and attend to. It could be in business, your personal life, finances as well. I feel compelled to get you one more. I just saw what's at the bottom of the deck, Leo. Detoxify, full moon in Taurus. It might be time to clear the air with someone, I'm hearing. Okay, because I've got here, unleash your kindest self, first quarter moon in Capricorn. And I was picking up on maybe anger, maybe tense words or tension between you and another person. I am seeing Libra, Aries, Virgo, and Taurus energy and Capricorn, so those signs could be significant. They are telling you it's time to detox. Maybe that's part of the self-love, right? Some of you could be saying, you know what, I really need to fix my diet. I've been really unhealthy lately, or making not so healthy choices, or I want to do dry July. I don't know if you have that in other parts of the world where people give up alcohol for the month of July. You could be making some permanent changes and shifts here, but it does seem like either you're already focused on cleansing or detoxifying your life, or you, or you're being called to do that. So yeah, your body is a temple here, Leo, I'm hearing, and it's time to start treating it better. Some of you need to hear that today. But let's see, we'll work with the next oracle. I have got here, this is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith. Trust that your angels have the situation under control. What will come is better than you dared to dream. So some of you, there could be a situation that didn't turn out as you expected. I don't know what area of your life this is, Leo, but they are telling you to have faith that it's a blessing in disguise. But let's shuffle and pull the cards. Leo. And in a couple of weeks, we have the new moon in Cancer as well, which is beautiful. Leo. The card is let it go. There's definitely a situation, and I'm leaning to that, a situation like maybe you need, you know, I say we because I'm Taurus, right? So we fixed signs can be stubborn, okay? So there could be that you're holding a grudge here or you're not budging or being too fixed in a situation. But I have got here, let it go. This situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections and embrace the future, okay? So it could be like an energetic cord cutting here. You know, I definitely feel you've been told to just sever ties with something or someone. Now, you're going to know if that's relevant here, Leo. Let's pull a card. It feels like something hangs in the balance here because it says it is not yet time. This is not yet the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is coming. So you've had the patience word twice, Leo. So if you're feeling impatient or getting impatient, unfortunately the universe is telling you patience is needed. So something is not yet the right time. Okay, let's see, Leo. Yeah, make a decision. Something hangs in the balance. It says here, are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance, pointing you towards your own joy. You deserve it. You can see we've got here, you know, the feather, which is, you know, our sense of spirituality, and then you've got the heart on the other side. You might also be asking for signs at this time, Leo, to support you in making a decision. So you can see the scales, so you might be on the fence about something. And even then you can see the timer is sort of off kilter as well. I feel compelled to get one extra for some reason. There's another message for you in here, Leo. What is it? It says, recognize the signs from above. Some of you, it's a feather because straight away I'm seeing the feather. You might also be getting angel numbers, 444s on this card. It doesn't mean it has to be that. There's a butterfly, you know, there's a dove. So it says here, angels are sending you messages, but you're too distracted to notice. Stay alert and open to divine guidance. Remember I said here with the scales, and that being your spirituality, or you might be waiting for a sign to support you in making a decision. Your angels are saying, I'm trying to give you that sign, Leo, but you're so busy, you're not even noticing the sign that I'm giving you. So there you go. That's your message there. Let's grab an angel number. Ooh, powerful. I've got 2222 next to 444, and I pointed that out in the cards. So that could be a sign for this reading. 2222, also connected to decisions, by the way. And it says feminine forces, Leo. It says you can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around you. Don't judge, listen. And the theme words here are relationships, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, humility. Okay, so it might be time to partner up with someone here. That might be what you're on the fence about here, Leo. Maybe it's dating. Maybe that there's a specific person that you might be on the fence about. Leo. Leo. The card is 0707, compromise, and right away in my mind's eye, my third eye, I'm seeing scales. Okay, there's definitely something about a decision or compromise to reach a decision. It says let go, repeating theme. Okay, you had let go showing up as well. Let go of what no longer serves you. Look at that, Leo. I'm just going to focus on that for a wee moment. So it says, let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges, Leo. What did I say? Wow. Express your emotions and calmly work towards a compromise. Where there is a lack of understanding, it's best to just move on. The truth will set you free. Okay, so it's time to compromise, to seek understanding, to listen, to not hold on to grudges here, Leo. No, please don't shoot the messenger. I'm simply channeling what's coming through. Let's get one more. And the number is 1122. You've got a shift coming up. It says first, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Now, I did say that 5 to 6 is an improvement in your life and in a situation. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. And maybe it's a relationship here because you did have it's time to partner up. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. So it's a time of personal growth, spiritual development. Beautiful. So there's a great shift, Leo. Let's get some tarot. I have got at the bottom of the deck 2112. Something is up to you. It says even if you feel like you're not making meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. Yeah, you're the 2 6s. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true. Okay, Leo, strong message so far. Let's get some tarot. Okay, bottom of the deck. Ooh. Why so glum? Leo, I've got a very glum person at the bottom of the deck. Someone who's a little bored, apathetic, discontent, not open to perhaps friendships even. You know, this can be closed off emotionally withdrawn, all of those things. Because you can see this person is offering you something here. And the cups represent a gift from the heart. But I've got a person here who's just not even noticing it. So it can be a rejection energy. So I don't know if you're feeling rejected by someone or someone is you. You just might not be interested in being around people at the moment. We're going to shuffle though. Leo, let's get your first 3 cards. Leo. Woo, okay, we've got a jumper, Leo. Oh, it's the devil. It's connected to this gorgeous empress. It's almost like come with me. Who's who here? Now, bottom of the deck is Libra energy and Taurus energy. It is a divine feminine. So you need to place it where it fits. I do feel like someone could be facing temptation. The devil energy can be definitely connected to this detoxify card. So whether it's you in your shadow at the moment or someone else around you, definitely it is a time to detoxify, Leo. Let's keep going. Now we've got the sun. This is gorgeous. So we're not even yet in your season and already your card is coming out. So I love that. And it's coming out with Page of Wands and the split. So fiery energy. You know, I do think you're coming into a happier time. The sun's going to be shining on you, Leo. I'm wondering what this devil energy is though, but let's keep going, Leo. Could be to do with Mercury retrograde. Death or rebirth. Perhaps this is what you're on the fence about. No, it is the death card, but in this particular deck, which I've used today, there's 2 words. Death, rebirth. I do think there could be a choice. You could like put a final end to something, or there is the opportunity to rebirth it. I also feel like it's time for you to transmute the energies in some area, and I feel it's connected to this devil energy. I'm seeing King of Wands in the split. This feels like you. I'm picking up this could be another person. You might be in your head about this person here, because I've got Five of Swords next to the Hermit, next to the Hangman, next to the Seven of Cups, next to the Two of Swords. I do feel you're the cross watcher. There is a person here who is spending a bit of time alone, and I feel like they're mentally conflicted, connected to this divine feminine. Now, it could also be something around a mother as well. Should mention that because the Empress is the mother archetype. But Leo, it's time to be bold. King of Wands is a leader. They're a visionary. They're confident. They're a go-getter. I do feel like it's time to transmute the energies with the death and rebirth, Scorpionic energy, with Capricorn energy, the devil. Let's keep going. We'll get the middle row. Leo. Hopefully you can't hear too much noise. I've got some construction where I live at the moment. All right, let's see. Leo. One more. Okay, it's stuck to my hand, and I've got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a person with a sharp mind and sometimes a sharp tongue. Oh, what's going on here? King and Queen of Swords. Two people in their head, though. They're thinking a lot. They're not in their heart chakras, though. That's what's quite interesting about it. You know, these are two people that are thinking about something, could even be intellectualizing a situation or analyzing, I'm hearing. So I don't know if you and another person are analyzing a situation or trying to come to a decision. Now, the Queen of Swords can be the ex of tarot as well. I should mention that. Or it could be someone that you've had an issue with, and you could be in both in your swords. Let's get the middle, the heart of the reading. Leo. Could be dealing with Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or you might have a strong placement. Yep, wow, Tower. Leo, the lightning is striking the Tower. And I've got Taurus energy in the split. Could be significance around a Taurus. I'm definitely feeling some of you have got a strong Taurus placement. You did have that know your worth. And that was a new moon in Taurus. Now, the Hierophant is a card of faith and having to have faith connected to the Tower. So whatever you're going through in your life right now, it could be testing your faith, or your faith could be seeing you through some challenging times here, Leo. Leo. Judgment. Wow, big today. Really huge energies. All major arcana except for the Queen of Swords. I mean, holy guacamole, Leo. Yeah, I mean, you know, the Tower can represent an epiphany here as well, Leo. You know, because the Judgment is the soul awakening. It's also connected to rebirth. In other decks, you see them coming out of the coffin and they're getting a second chance at life again. So maybe that's you. You know, the universe might be saying, it could be a situation in your life that was caused by the Tower, and some of you are getting a second chance at a situation, or second chance at life, or that's how you're viewing. Could be a big life stage change here as well. But I do feel like you're awakening here to something in your life. And in the split, we've got the Two of Pentacles, another reference I'm feeling to decision making. Now, Judgment is a really big decision. And I do see two people here. Let's get the last row. Leo's not mucking around. I mean, I'm not too worried, Leo. You've got the Sun here, so I just feel like that a lot of you are going through a big shift in your life here at the moment, because it did say great shift. Oh, can you see that? Holy guacamole. Yep, far out, Brussels sprout. Big today, Leo. Big, big, big. Okay, what do we have? Ten of Swords, Eight of Cups, World. It's a really significant reading today, Leo. This is not small change. Something is definitely ending. I can tell you that. It's time to close the door on a situation. It could be to let it go, whether that's spiritually or mentally, something that might have been plaguing you for a period of time. I just feel like you are letting go of something. You're moving away. You're closing the door. Look at that. Leo, if you're feeling like someone is doing that in your life, you know, there is a person that's turned their back on you here, or you feel them withdrawing or moving away, I am going to say death or rebirth, judgment, Ace of Cups. It suggests to me there is the opportunity to heal a rift, or to heal a relationship, or to reconcile, or to rebirth it. Okay, you have free will. That part I'm not going to, there's nothing here that, like, tarot is loose advice at best. And I always say to people, you have to trust your own intuition. Remember that you have sovereignty over self and free will. There is this Ace of Cups. Now, some of you might just be really closing the door on the past. You know, Ten of Swords can be the last 10 years might have been particularly painful. You could have gone through a really painful experience here. The universe is saying, keep your heart open. Ace of Cups, it's the promise of a new day. It's the promise of this chapter bringing love, connection, happiness, healing. I'm just feeling this promise of tomorrow here. Keep your heart open. You're coming into the energy of the sun very soon here, Leo. Now, there could be a new person here. I'm not seeing Six of Cups, so I'm not necessarily feeling that this is someone from the past coming back. But I do have the Devil. So yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it. I feel like it's up to you. Make a decision. And it feels to me it's connected with the Ace of Cups. Now, it could be a joint decision. Communication would be really important. Be careful with Mercury retrograde. But I like the fact that I've got a King and Queen of Swords. I do feel like there's this honesty. Like, you know, I feel like you could have this really honest exchange about a situation or something perhaps that's happened. And it could really bring healing. But yeah, either way, you have got good times ahead. So hang in there, Leo. Let me just show you before we finish. Devil, Sun, Death of Rebirth. Now the Sun, if you have been overdoing it in some area of your life with a detoxification, or there is some shadow work, the universe is calling you to transmute the energies and step into your glorious power. You know, you are the Sun, Leo. So it is time for positive change and big change. I mean, the Judgment is like a soul awakening to, you know what, no more. Like this is it. This is the energy that I'm picking up. You're having this big awakening in your life here, Leo. And you'll know, if you're willing to share in the comments, I'd love to hear what the tarot represents. It is a shift and it is a shake-up. So you're having to have faith. I think that's why we saw the Taurus energy. And also, they're pulling my eyes back to work through your feelings here and make time for self-love, because I do feel like you're going through quite a big shift in your life. Now, the world on its own is great. This is a spiritual level up, by the way. Even though this is a tough combination of cards, it says you are definitely, like, there's something closing out that you're letting go of and leaving it in the past. It's like, I'm closing the chapter on that. I'm closing the chapter, or I'm closing the book. Can't get Mercury retrograde, kills communication. I'm so articulate today, Leo. But yeah, no, this is about, you know, a significant new chapter, and it is one that is going to bring a lot of happiness. And you know what? Maybe even for some of you, you know, love. There could be the opportunity for new love or healing or even reconciliation. You have free will. I feel like that's what you're on the fence about. Do you close the door for good, or do you give something another shot? And it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be any area of your life. But you have free will. You have sovereignty. And the universe is saying, this is for you, Leo. The Ace of Cups is connected to miracles, by the way, as well. So that's where I'm going to leave it. God bless. Love and light.